Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here, and welcome back to another Thursday live stream. Let's try again. Wrong scene. Oh, it's all going wrong already. Oh my days. Great start to the stream, but hey,
Little preview of what's to
yeah, a
come.
little preview. But yeah, hey, welcome to another. Did I say Thursday live stream as well? Welcome to a Sunday live stream. Welcome, guys. And yeah, today we're doing a bit of a bot rinsing, and as you can see, it's very relaxed. It's a very relaxed stream. But yeah, and my camera's not even the right size as well. Everything's going wrong at the minute. There we go. And let's just I'm just trying to do this a minute. There we go. There we go. Cool. Now we're ready to go. So yeah, obviously we normally do a bit of base rinsing where we pick up your base, have a look at it, judge it, and give you a bit of feedback. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes really bad. And have a bit of a troll, a bit of a laugh. But I thought we'd do something different. We've done quite a few base rinsing, so I thought we'd do a bit of bot rinsing, seeing your war teams, your makeup, your combat's cores, and me and Grind Time sort of giving you a bit of feedback on that, basically. But like as always, guys, remember if you put this in the Discord, you are literally leaving it for us to troll. You are leaving it out there. So, I don't want to see anyone crying in the chat saying, "Ooh, I've been rinsed." That's the name of the game, guys. But listen, it is all a bit of fun. But hopefully, have a bit of fun for the next hour or so. And remember as well, guys, that we can't pick everyone. We do have lots of entries. I went through every entry. Would be here for hours, guys. So we tend to pick out some of the really good ones, some of the bad ones, and then sort of put a bit of feedback between me and Grind Time, basically. So yeah, so if you do get picked, we'll give you a Sunstreaker Was a Stash crystal, and then Grind Time can maybe give a few codes away on what he thinks is the best and the worst. But we are waiting some codes from Dale, so it will be next week, guys. But yeah, it's a bit
I
of fun.
I was trolling you the
Yeah.
other day about giving away a premium cyber pass, and I did say in the chat that I would give one away today. So we'll pick somebody to
Oh, there
win,
you go.
and I will give you a premium cyber pass.
Wow, there you go, guys. So yeah, Grind Time's gonna be giving away a Sire Pass to someone today. Wow. So yeah, but I'll let Grind Time choose whichever one he wants to. Maybe it's the best, maybe it's the worst. I don't know. I will leave it to him to decide. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a fun stream. So do you want to say some hellos, Grind Time?
Sure, sure. First in the chat was me.
Well done, Grind Time. Well done. I can see a lot of people aren't very happy with that, but
Hey, hey,
fix,
hey.
fix.
I had to wait for it to be posted just like everybody else. So here we go. So TTV tried fall. Is that right? Welcome. Thank you for
Yeah, I
joining
think so.
us.
Yeah.
Alpha Treon 1 was next. Thank you for being here and welcome. William Wilkinson, Lord Avex, ZZ. That's what I'm going to call you. You're here. Welcome.
No,
I
no,
think it's
no.
the
You gotta
first
say his
time.
full name. You gotta say his full name. X X
X
Z X
X
X
Z
X X
X
Z
X.
X X. Yeah. Come on, let's do
I
it
think it's
properly.
the first time I've seen him here, so welcome. Thank you for joining us. Wheelwork, same thing. Howdy, how you doing? Thank you for joining. And of course, Matt Poley's here. Thank you for joining us, Matt. Always good to see you. I'm gonna mess up the next name. Klausy.
I've
Sorry.
always said Klahossi, and I think you said in the chat once I got it right. So
Okay.
I think it's Klahossi, but yeah, we'll
Yep.
go with
You.
that. Yeah.
Bradley Shannon's probably already gone, but he was here for a moment. And then Penny Lancaster, Terrence Milton, Ricky Lau, and Brian Leonard's here. And of course, Mirage Jake joined us here in the chat. Hey,
Hey.
Jaco. And then Striker 3124 was here. And I think, Chris Lewis is in. Hey, welcome, buddy. Glad to see you. And I think that's everybody.
Yeah, I just realized as well you put how's the music, guys, and I don't even put it on. So I have put it on now. So
Okay.
if it's a bit quiet, a bit loud, then let us know, guys. Because when we did a test, I put the music on, and Grind Time was like, "Wow, that is loud," but it weren't coming through quite loud on the stream. So let us know about the levels, and yeah, we can change it if needs be. But yeah, thanks for joining. Chrysalis put my favorite two YouTubers. Oh, thank you. So sweet, but it's not gonna help you. Mirage Jake asking what chat it's in. Sadly, the chat is closed now, guys. Give everyone till last Saturday to sort of put their entries in, and then that leaves me some time today to sort of pick out the entries and who we want to judge and why, and make a bit of a list on what we're going through. So, yeah, sadly, the chat is closed on Discord entries. But don't forget, guys, that, once we finish this stream, we'll be doing this again in a couple of months or so, whatever. And, yeah, we'll free it up again, and we'll do the same again. So, yeah, look out for it when we're closed. Cool. So, let's get into it. So, first one. So, let's have a look. We've got Big Boys team. So, what do you think of this team, Grind Time?
Well, we don't know exactly where he wars, but we can guess from the squad strength here, kind of get an estimation about where they probably wore.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of airbots in there. What, three airbots?
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Well, yeah.
Dive bomb.
Yeah, special, but yeah, an airbot. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
So yeah, little light as far as three flyers. I think Nemesis Prime's the only real tank. Looks like he's not actually a tank, but he's probably the tank.
You got Lugnut as well, I suppose, but
yeah,
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Lugnut and Elita, sadly. Not unless you're gonna sack. Which
right.
Yeah, Matt Polish put
or
Gold League, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, or unless you're Zen farming or something like that. But
but it is War Team. We have said that.
It is War. Yep.
Always put here Carbon Bronze League. Oh, there you go, Carbon and Bronze. So
okay.
We were saying this earlier, though. Could you really though just put 8 bots together and just go for it in Carbon League? Just any old 8 bots.
Probably.
So we could judge this and just go, yeah, it's amazing because you got 8 bots in there. Well done. Well done putting 8 bots in the squad slot. Congratulations. But, we've got to judge it in some way. But, do you need a healer at that level? Do you?
I don't know. It's been so long since I warred in that league.
I know. Oh my God. I think since the game's conception. So it's hard for me to even comment. But, some decent bots in there, though. I do like Cybertron Starscream's alright. Long Calls are alright. Not a fan of Dive Bomb and Lugnut, but that's just personal preference.
Right.
So let's have a look through the bots and how they're arranged. So, Dive Bomb first. I don't like Tombot on attack. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. And
do you use any Tombot or anything like that, or
Air Razor.
I
use Air Razor on defense.
Yeah, same.
I've got it on Chromia.
Yeah, same. Exactly the same. So
I don't know exactly how it would do on offense.
Well, it'd do a job, but it's just DPS. But the big one for me is Solus on Dive Bomb, because I'm pretty sure that means he'll drop the turret mid jump.
If she's in flight.
Yeah.
Or he, I guess. I was thinking of the Autobot one, but if he's in flight, it'll drop that turret, which I guess could be a strategic thing, maybe, if you're trying to. I don't know. It wouldn't last very long on its own, though. I doubt
that accurate. I doubt I could get that accuracy. Of timing it, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Next up. Oh no. Oh my days. This guy's pulled overkill as a 5-star. No!
Well, hey, one 5-star companion bot is not terrible. So as long as it's not like filled with overkill, which is Dial if you're an Autobot, it'll be okay.
But on Starscream though, there's no flak and no top shot and no anything. I'd rather see,
It's a poor choice, but yeah.
I mean, I get you. Maybe you've got to think, right, it's my only 5-star combat or one of a few. I need to get it in there someplace, but not on Starscream. Personally, it's a bad combat on and a poor choice.
Yeah, I could see it putting it on a tank maybe or something, but not on an airbot.
Maybe at that level, maybe. And next we've got Lugnut with overkill. No.
Man, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt there, but now we've got Lugnut with no core. and overkill.
Oh, no core as well. What? Why would you not put a
But
core? Hell, put a vitality on there is better than nothing.
the only thing I can think is maybe he's in the middle of leveling Lugnut, and he puts a
Ah,
XP core on the
maybe,
weekends. So
maybe. But then, if you're really gonna put this, it was a stream. Go and change it first. Go and sort your team
exactly,
out. You know, as he
yeah,
rushed to put it in, maybe. Who knows? But
I don't know.
pretty woeful.
Two dials or overkills. That's pretty bad, but
On
certainly,
Lugnut. Ooh, I don't know. I'm
yeah.
not a fan. If you're gonna level her, then it drops overkill, and he can maybe pop an outpost sometimes. Poor choice for me. Poor choice. Poor
Poor choice.
choice.
Yeah.
Nemesis Prime.
Oh
Three-star
my
overkill.
god.
Are you serious? Are you serious? This guy loves overkill.
What in the
What
world?
the hell? Probably one of the worst combats in the game. He's like, yep, all three he's got on my team. All three. Why?
Oh, I'm out. I don't know what to say now.
Oh my days. That's just woeful. Absolutely woeful.
See you, Jake. Good night, buddy.
See you later, Jake. I could have stand a 5-star overkill because you got nothing else. But a 4-star overkill and a 3-star overkill, and Penny Lancaster's put someone's trolling. I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. I really don't think he is.
Whew. Oh boy.
Long haul with no core. Oh.
I was about to say it went from bad to worse because now he doesn't have one, but I don't know if it's worse or not to not have one than to have overkill on there.
I'd rather have overkill than nothing.
Yeah.
But
And honestly, on a gunner, it'd be better because at least it would move ahead and maybe take some of the damage away from the gunner a little bit.
anything.
Yeah.
Anything. Cybertron Starscream. No EO core?
No
What?
combat.
Has he
no
got an EO
core.
core? Is he that low level that he hasn't got an EO core?
Maybe he's just cannon fodder.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Like,
Uh,
has he run out of cores?
Maybe.
Oh my days.
Who knows? That's not ideal there.
Wow. Just wow. Hey, he's got Shockwave set up pretty well.
That's a good one.
That's
a
yeah,
decent one. Yeah.
for once.
He could
Wow.
upgrade that gold core a little bit more, but yeah.
Yeah, granted, but let's take it as he hasn't got many cores if he's not willing to level these up maybe, but I don't know. But level 8, and it's a 3-star, but he's put some effort into leveling. I can feel that. I can feel
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Fair
That's
play to the
fair.
guy. And then we've got Mixmaster. Glit. No, see, no,
That's
again.
stripes. Yeah.
Yeah, Glit stripes on a gunner. Again, I'd rather have Top Shot or Flak to add a bit more DPS in there. Not the best choice. Glit, yeah, great combat. But on Mixmaster? No,
Nah.
not really. So, what would you give Big Boy's team and choices of cores and out of 10?
Well, let's see. How many overkills were there? 3. So 7 is the absolute highest. There's a couple with none, so that drops it down to a 5. I'm thinking 2.
Yeah, pretty woeful. The fact that he's not even got cores on half his team. And then overkill. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Pretty awful.
Now, he's
Big
probably
boy.
successful with the level that he wars at, just because at that level, like you said, 8 bots is
Yeah,
probably
true.
going to get you a win.
Yeah.
But
Why put cores in your team when you can just drop them fast forward
yeah.
without a cores? So, yeah. Fair point.
Chris Trudden has joined us. Welcome, Chris.
Hey, Chris. How's it going, bud? Next up, we've got Lurking. Is that what he's doing? Or his name? Don't know. 25k team. Not a clue where he was. So thanks for that. But he's got, he's got quite a few high level bots. But first off, Viper. I've never seen Viper in a war team. Ever.
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever. Ever. What? I don't get what. I don't know what Viper would bring to that team.
Cannon fodder? Not even that, really, because he would die so fast. I don't know.
I just don't get it. I just don't. Has he seen something I don't?
And he's got him first in the lineup, which means he's probably deployed first. So he really is. Maybe he's out there to pop the MSM mines or something. I don't know.
That's the only use I can think of, really. Let's be honest. Pretty awful.
Yeah, it's just not good.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it. The rest of them, a bit of a mixed match. No healer in there, so I imagine he
He's got
was
the
below
five-
Cybertron.
The 5-star Beast Wars Megs does provide that shield.
Yeah, he's got Astro Train,
Yeah.
which obviously gets a bit of healing. We have to see what cause, but it's not an. Other than Viper and Beast Wars Megs, it's not an awful team.
No.
Ripper Snapper's a bit of a weird choice as well in there.
Yeah.
I would never use Ripper Snapper in a team. Quite expensive, but I don't know. Let's have a look at the bots. Let's have a look. Astro Train with Aimless, which is Spoil Sport. So
Right.
yeah, ability 11 as well.
My Cronus is a good choice for Astro Train, I think.
Yeah, especially backdooring. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Next up. Who have we got next? Lugnut. See, I'm seeing this sometimes. A bit of a pattern. Alchemist on Lugnut. I wouldn't have put Alchemist on Lugnut. Or Elita.
No. Because you're probably going to use him to sack anyway, so...
Well, we do, but maybe not. But, I can imagine her doing quite a bit of damage and healing quite a bit. I kind of get that, maybe. But I just think there's better calls out there for her. I don't know.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it. Well, might be worth a try if you use Lugnut or Elita. Let me know. But, yeah, not a bad choice of bot. I mean,
He's also got Astro Train up to SA11 already, and only SA10. I wonder if he had Astro Train first, maybe.
Maybe, or maybe just made that choice that's better.
Yeah. I do like Catgut on Lugnut, though. I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, Catgut is Lionizer, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go, Brawl. I think this is a good setup. Fireline, aka Top Shot, and G1 Core.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm all
Pretty
for
solid.
that. Yep. No problem with that. Oh. What is it with Overkill? What is it with Overkill? Why?
I don't know.
I think we're missing something. I think we've got to miss something. There must be some secret to Overkill. Maybe his cheat code. I don't know.
Maybe
the more Overkills you have, the more better you're doing Prime League Wars. Who knows?
I'm not gonna try it.
No. My Overkill's still level 1. It's just Lionize I think is level 6, and I might put him on. I don't know, Slash maybe, but Overkill level 1. Like, that's awful. It's just a bit of DPS, which any other bot will give you.
Matt Poley may have hit it on the head. He said maybe Overkill is the combat version of Ultra Magnus, so much better on the con side.
Maybe that's a valid point. though. Galvatron is pretty good, but Ultra Magnus is awful. So maybe Overkill's better on for con side. Maybe that's good. That's a good point. Good point. Maybe the secret's out. Maybe Overkill can one-shot the MDS, and we never knew.
There you
Who
go.
knows? Maybe. Next up, Beast. Oh my God! Right.
Wow.
Why?
Oh.
Just why? Just why? I mean, I understand Quintus with the breaking of the walls, maybe. I understand that. To a degree. He's got good HP, so I kind of understand that. But Overkill, again. People need to get alive. Get alive and get over Overkill. That's what they need to do.
Chris Tredden's trying to make an excuse for it, saying could be a play with what you have situation. Could be, but also you put this on the stream, so we're rinsing you for it.
Yeah. It's your own fault, basically. Motor Master, Liège Maximum.
Yeah, and Smashdown or Razor Sharp there on him.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
Not a huge fan of that, but
Yeah, Razor Sharp and SmackDown always sound better than what they are. When I heard them, I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. Got the force. I leveled
Right.
it. Nah,
Hmm.
nah. That's the word. So yeah, William Wilkinson. Maybe the H are having a special on Overkill at the time.
Yeah,
Maybe,
maybe
maybe,
so.
maybe. Then Viper. See, it set Viper up pretty well actually. You know, enhanced ordnance, but 4-star creator maker on Viper. I don't know.
Certainly, he's got a better air, you know, choice than Viper.
Surely, especially a 4-star. Sure, he's got a 4-star. I mean,
But Starscream.
yeah, surely anyone, anyone. I don't know. So what we're giving it out of 10 then?
Uh,
I mean, he has got 2 dials. I
well,
mean,
he's better than Big Boy, I think. Couple of questionable choices in there, a couple of dials in there. I'll go. We don't know where he wars, but I will go about a 5 on this one.
yeah, pretty woeful. Pretty woeful. Okay, next up, we have got Phase Q. So, not a bad looking team. No healer. So, we'll presume
Yeah.
is, medium to low level. You're not got a healer in there. I know some top guys but no healers, but you need some sort of healing in your squad. So, yeah, Impact Rust Dust. I think that is a case of just putting her in there because maybe that's the only 5-star he's got.
Well, it's got Prowl in there and Jetfire, and
Yeah.
Impactor. But yeah, maybe those are all of his 5 stars.
Because, yeah, does he use Star Saber and Rust Dust like to clean up maybe and Sensius? And I
Could
don't know.
be.
Cheetah, maybe a bit of a clean-up crew maybe. But with Jetfire to pick off the individual defenses, maybe. You know, sort of a kind of like bit like my squad I used to run with Goldfire, doing a clean-up. But
Prime could help keep them all together.
yeah, maybe. Posted this Titan, didn't ask you to. But I did ask you to put your HQ level in War League, but couldn't bother doing that. So, yeah, thanks to the Titan. But cheers. Got Impactor, Traxodon. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Alchemist, maybe. Amalgamous, I think's better. Because it increases damage as well.
Yeah. Amalgamous is good on so many bots, though.
Yeah. True. And then we got Rust Dust with a Vitality.
Not a fan of Vitality.
Vitality core. I mean, I've covered this a few times, but maybe not for a while, and maybe maybe people didn't watch that stream or that video, or whatever. But a gold rejuvenate is better than a G metal vitality, without a doubt.
Right.
It gives you more healing. Yeah, the vitality gives you more at the start, so yeah, I kind of get if you're doing a sack, you might want vitality core on, but even then, there's better cores. I don't know a single use for a vitality core.
It's food for other cores.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
That's what it is.
I think Death Pulse is actually better than a Vitality Core.
Yeah. Wow.
Honestly. Well,
Must be your lowest rated core then.
Yeah. I'd put Death Pulse on an Outpulse bot maybe.
Right.
You know? Put 4 Death Pulses on 4 Outpulse bots. It's got a use. Put Vitality. I mean, it's got extra health, but as soon as that's gone, it's gone. You know, so, use a Rejuvenate. All day. And to put on your, 5-star.
Neil Kirby's asking what's going on. So this is our bot rinsing instead of base rinsing. So if you've ever seen the base rinsing videos that we've done before, this time we've mixed it up and Wozza asked for your war team and where you war, what level you are, that kind of stuff. And we're going to tell you if you're doing it right or wrong.
Yeah, bit of trolling.
Bit of trolling.
And then we've got Prowl. See, I don't like glitch on any gunner other than Smokescreen and Warpath, basically.
Yeah.
It reduces the range. I tried a few of my bots and it didn't work.
It does, but I don't think it's a massive error to put glitch on a gunner. Keep them back a little bit out of range of other ones.
See, I do because literally it cuts the range by about 20%, 30%. They just can't reach anything. You just think to yourself, oh right, my bots are getting hit by that whatever. I'm gonna take it out, and you go to select him, and he's like a million miles away. And you're like, right, well I've got to wait, and you start there going, I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna wait, and then by that time your bots are half dead because they've been being hit while you're waiting for glitch to catch up.
That's true. I typically keep glitch on Warpath or Smoke.
I get that.
But
yeah, I get that.
because they can
infinite
hit,
range.
they've got such a huge range.
Yeah. That's the only two bots that I put it on. Glitch is amazing on those two bots. Now, I don't know. If you're going to run like 3 glitches or top heavies, and to keep all your gunners back and just taking off like the beam lasers and the mortars and the MDS maybe, then yeah, I kind of get that. 'Cause taking off all the long range defenses, and so then cannons and turrets can't affect them. But I think you've got to have them all on your team. It's got to be all glitch and all top heavy. Because again, you've got a mismatch of pathing where you've got glitch will go that way and go sideways, where top shot will go upwards, and all of a sudden your bots start splitting. And last thing you want is a gunner splitting off.
Right.
Because once they pop an outpost, they're dead. Once they get hit by a beam laser, they're dead. The healers start running all around because they're on low health. So, not a fan. Not a fan of glitch on anyone except Warpath and Smoke It. If you're running all them though, but I don't know. Not a fan of a war team, sadly. Then we've got Jetfire, and we've got Fire Drive. What's your take on Fire Drive?
If you're out of flak or top shots and you still need another one, maybe Fire Drive, just for the range, but not as a first choice.
Not as a 5th choice. I just don't like Fire Drive. So I know some people do, but just no. I really dislike them. Because, like I said, the reason Jets came back into the meta because we gave them the ability to shoot over walls. That's what made them good. Gunners could shoot over walls, Jets couldn't. That's why Gunners were the meta and Jets weren't. We gave them combat shoot over walls, Jets become the meta. So why would you take them backwards to not shoot over walls?
Right.
And I was thinking, if you had an all-air team or a gunner team, and you put Fire Drive and you put the likes of Pinpointer on and bots that can't shoot over walls, does that mean you go through the walls easier though?
Maybe.
Or would they just all just pass around and just die?
I don't know. It just depends what level you're at, how powerful those walls are too.
Maybe we'll have a try, but not a fan. Not a fan. Got Star Saber again. Night Stalker. I don't like minions on bots that rush in like that. I mean, I don't like rushing bots really, but you know, they drop Night Stalker, they rush out, they pop an outpost, something. Especially a 5-star Night Stalker. It's gonna last quite a long time and go invisible and stuff. So, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if you're gonna drop him and then rush to the top, it's extra support, but you gotta be quick. But not in a warbot. And Megatronus again. People still think Megatronus increases the ability damage of like the likes of Goldfire and Star Saber. It doesn't. It doesn't.
No.
It only affects where they land. So I don't think Megatronus is that good. Listen, I've had this argument with Psy guys for so long about Megatronus. I was trying to convince them, going, listen, I've done the tests. Megatronus does not increase ability damage. You know, like, yeah, it does. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Like, I've tested it. I went, I've tested it. Never mind, you tested it. I've tested it. I've tested it on the test server. In test server, you know, situations. It doesn't. And I'm like, well, it works for me. Well, good for you then. I hope it works for you.
That is a valid point Chris Treadman put, though. You can only give Star Saber and Death Saurus companions. And companion
Yeah,
combats.
but you give them air raids and they won't pop outposts. Stays in the air at least. You know.
Right.
I'm sure there's other ones you can give them though, combat-wise. Is there not? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you can do like bomb shock and all them all companions, but I'm trying to think if I've got any good ones. But no. Oh, the good one would. The new one would work. The new one that one shots the MDS every time you drop it.
I haven't got that one yet. I'll have to, keep going after the bundles there and see if I can get that one.
If only. Smashed Amalgamus. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah,
Yep.
great on Sentius. I think. Hang on a minute. That's why he hasn't got an Impactor. Yeah, but I'd put Amalgamous on Impactor
That's
and
what I was
Alchemist
just
on
getting ready to
Sentius.
say. Yeah, I'd switch those.
Yeah,
You'll get a
definitely.
lot more. You'll get a lot more out of Impactor with that on them than Sentius.
Yeah. Smashdown again. Not a fan.
Yeah.
Then we got Optimus Prime with what? Who? What? Have you
Devil
really got
Strike.
Desert Strike on your
Awful.
team? Really? I don't know why. I don't understand why anyone would have Desert Strike on their team.
It's another one that reads good on paper, but when you actually go to use it, it really messes up your bot.
Yeah.
Like,
Really, really poor.
makes them prioritize defenses. They'll walk away from the HQ sometimes to go after a
Yep.
defense. It's just so bad.
Is he the worst combat in the game?
Oh man,
I think so.
Maybe. Unfortunately, there's some that would be really close, so we'd really have to look at it.
No, I don't think so. Even Fire Drive, that's poor. I still think it's better. I
Yeah.
think Desert Strike could be the worst combat in the game, really. I do. To the point where it has a negative effect on your bots. Not
It
even
can.
positive.
Yeah, it's almost like a tactician core, that a little bit like that. Though,
Yeah.
or Beast Wars, Optimus
Ability.
Primal, and when they use their ability, they'll leave the HQ to go if there's a defense left to go to the defense, which is terrible.
Yeah. So, and to put on Optimus, who's going to rush your bots to say, let's rush up here and take them all that way. And then to put Desert Strike on that goes, nope, I'm going to go that way. Then you're going to rush your Optimus that way. And Desert Strike goes, nope, we're going to go that way. And then Optimus goes, we're going to go that way. Desert Strike goes, and yeah, you get the idea. So.
Yeah. Not good.
No. Then we've got Cheeto with Liege and Fire Drive. Liege on Cheeto?
He's not going to last long enough to use that.
I know, it just doesn't sound right. Is he sending Cheeto in to pop the outpost? I don't know. I just don't like that setup, really. Not a big fan of that.
No.
Not a big fan. So, what are we giving his Titan? Nope, sorry, not his Titan. No, his team. What are we giving his team out of 10?
I'm going to stay around that 5 level again.
Yeah, at least he's made the effort to put things on.
Right.
At least.
Just some 4 choices. Couple I would switch. Sentius and Impactor for sure I'd switch. Cheetor, you got to find a better setup or a different bot altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, that Vitality Core and Rustos as well, and Desert Strike in your team. Just no. I'd rather have a 3-star Guile than Desert Strike, probably. And that says a lot.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Chris Tridden's put Desert Strike on nose code. Don't put him on no one. Don't put him on anyone. Just let him rot. Just leave him there. Just ride it off as a bad pull. Done. Over. That's it. Next up, we have got Omega Robot, brackets, Pink Planet. I presume that's the Alliance. Never heard of him. But at least, listen, he gets a mark just to say that he was in Gold and Platinum. So, he says his last 5-star was a disappointment, so we only have 2, sadly. So he's put his last 5-star disappointment, but not even put who it was, I don't think.
No, I didn't see who it was.
But I presume maybe he's gone from the same batch, maybe? So you're talking Rhinox, Jetfire, and Sea Spray?
I don't know who would be a disappointment in that.
No, Rhinox, Jetfire, and who's the one in that batch? Rhinox, Jetfire, Smokescreen, Laser Optimus, and...
Let me see if I can find out.
I can't remember. But still, that's a good batch, regardless. Who's the other bot?
It is Blades.
Oh, Blades.
Laser
yeah, Blades is a good one.
Optimus, Jetfire, Rhinox, and Smokescreen.
Yeah, well, he's got Blades and Rhinox in his team. So surely he's gone for those as a 5-star there in his team already. Surely you'd think so. So what's the poor choice? Jetfire? He ain't poor. He's in my team. But anyway, let's go on. Blades. See, EO core on Blades. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that. I'm on the fence.
Yeah, I ran an EO core on blades, my 5-star blades, for a long time, just because it did the extra damage, and then you'd hack the defenses. It would help destroy some of them a little bit faster, I think. But
Yeah, maybe.
it can go either way. There's other cores that are every bit as effective, if not more effective, on them than the EO core too.
Yeah, I think most guys put like prime cores on
Right.
like the blades now, but I wouldn't say it's a poor choice. But yeah, I think about if you haven't got the prime cores in there, I'd consider, maybe putting, a prime core in there. Next up, we've got Rhinox. Yeah, it's a good setup. I mean, obviously Transmetal's better, but at this level they might not have it. But yeah, Rejuve, track's done, plenty of healing. He's got his ability that heals as well, so I like that. I like that setup. That's a good setup.
Yep.
Yep. Tracks, Primer and Flak, perfect. 5-star Flak as well, level 10, beastly. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Really, really good. I like that.
That being said, if he did pull 5-star Jetfire,
well,
he should.
Yeah. Laser Optimus Rat Trap. That's my setup. Well, I have Amalgamus, but I was in between the two, Amalgamus or Laser Optimus. If I need Amalgamus for another bot, I've got that as backup. So it's a good core. So
I've got the G1 core on mine.
Yeah, I wouldn't say either way is bad. It's a preference there. Rat Trap's a good core for him. I like to use him to take out Chromia. So
Yep.
Yeah. I like it so far. Small screen, G1 core and glitch. I like that as well. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows his stuff. Rook, with a Liege Magical Shieldron. Another good choice, I think. Using the hollow to pop, and then wasting abilities, and then when Nick dies and they walk towards your bots, he's on the front line. That Liege Maximum will take effect for a hit on your bots, and Shieldron can be used like a hollow as well. I like that.
Yep.
It's a very good setup. And then he spoils it with this.
Oh, so close.
Ultra Magnus. Wow, why? So close yet so far. I was just saying how well he's doing. And then he goes and put Ultra Magnus in his reward team. It's just a no. Just a no.
Well, I would say no also, but I could see his thinking is if he's, a healthy tanky tank and he puts my Cronus on, he's going to be in the back and he's going to last a long time to use my Cronus for a while. But I just think there's better tanks out there than. I know there's better tanks out there than Ultra Magnus.
I mean, maybe his thinking is, I want this bot to walk off to attract other defenses. If he's thinking that, maybe. Maybe he's thinking that. But no.
Or he's thinking whenever I want him to shoot like a stormtrooper, whenever I aim at something, he doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
Could be that, too.
Maybe he's thinking that. Maybe he is. And then Ratchet, G1, Rung.
Good setup.
Good setup. So, other than the dreaded Ultra Magnus, which I would look to replace, I mean, that's quite similar to my war team in a way.
It's good, yeah.
Rook, Laser Optimus, Trax is alright. FFD can be difficult, but again, depends what level he's warring at and stuff. But
to get a little picky, he needs to have blades towards the back of the lineup. Obviously.
Yeah, always put your tanks first. I don't always put this setup. I don't know. Maybe use blades first to do some hacking, and I don't know. We could be really critical of that, but yeah, what'd you give this out of 10 then? What do you reckon?
I'd give that one like a 7. That one's close, really close. I mean, Ultra Magnus is bad, but the other cores and combats he's got selected, I think, are really good.
Yeah, I'd even go as far as an 8, considering he's only a 20k player, but he seems to know what he's doing. He seems to know what he's talking about. I presume. And Ultra Magnus, although he's poor, he has got a pretty good setup though, for what he's got. I mean, not Air Razor. Not a fan personally, but yeah, I agree. I'd maybe go as far as an 8 for that. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. I like that. There we've got Chip. Yep, I love that War Squad. Really impressive. I like it. I didn't ask for Titans, but people presume I want Titans for some reason. I don't know. And he's HQ17, and he wars in Cavernous and Cyber. So you get an extra point just for putting that, basically.
Right.
So yeah. War Team. So Rook and Blaster, I like this already. It's already started off good. You got Rook and Blaster in your team, we've already started off well. Firefly and Prowl, Jazz, Smokescreen. So a lot of gunners.
Right.
5 gunners. You know, a bit dangerous with one healer having 5 gunners. That's a lot of healing he needs to do. So, but quite a bit of protection though. So, but he just wore in Caminus Cyber. So I imagine that could probably do quite well, especially 5-star blaster.
Right.
Oof.
If he's got it set up right.
I mean, yeah, but my 5-star blaster can solo zone 14 by dropping and fast forwarding pretty much. Drop minions, fast forward a bit, wait till they die, drop minions, fast forward, wait till they die, drop, fast forward, base down. That's pretty much how I use blaster in zone 14. Doesn't matter if it's combined or anything. Amazing bot. So let's see what he's got set up. So Ratchet, oh yes, 5-star rung. And this
10,
guy's a what? Caminus
with an
Cyber?
SA-11. He may not need another healer at that level.
That is basically my Ratchet. My Ratchet is 64 with a level 10 rung, with level 18 Alphatron, ability 11. That's the same Ratchet as me. That's impressive. I like that. That's good. That's good. Tracks, I mean, ability 8 could be up a bit, but, you know, Primer and Flak.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Good setup.
That's good. Smokescreen. G1 top heavy, like we said about. I mean, I don't like the varying, you know,
Distances.
ranges,
Yeah.
but you know, I do like the setup. You know, top heavy,
Yep.
small screen, good choice, good choice. Then we got Jazz, G1 core, ability 11, but a Night Stalker. I mean, he has got his gunner range, so he can shoot over walls.
It could be the meat shield since he doesn't have very many tanks.
Ah, I didn't think of that one. Yeah.
I mean, a level 10 5-star Night Stalker. How much health is that? It's got to be like having another bot on the field,
yeah,
right?
it's like 16, 18k. It's like a
Yeah.
mini tank. So
Yeah.
maybe. I like that one. I like your thinking there. But could he put it somewhere else though? Could he put it on Rook maybe? You know?
Well,
and then
we'll
have
see how he's
something
got
else,
his
I
Rook
guess.
set up.
Maybe.
We'll see how he's got
maybe.
his Rook set up.
Prowl, G1 top shot. I like that.
It's a good
64
setup.
11. Impressive. Firefly, EO Corn Flak. I'm liking this guy. I like
Can't
his
get better
setup.
than that.
I
Yeah.
like his. Well, you can get a 5-star Flak.
Well, yeah.
And love it 65. But other than that, I agree. You can't get better than that. Oh, I'm liking this. Look at this. 64-11
That's
with
a.
Quintus and Taraxodon.
Do the thumbs up. Do the thumbs up. That's a
Oh,
good
yeah. I think we need to for this. I think
Yeah.
he deserves it. Yeah. I think he deserves a thumbs up this one. Yeah. I've not even seen Rock yet, but I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this one. This could be close to the best one yet. I mean, Ultra
Yeah.
Magnus, you know, last one down. Come on, Chip. What have you got on Rock? Yeah.
Good.
Not bad. Micronus and Taraxodon. I mean, Taraxodon, it doesn't do much damage. So I'm not sure Taraxodon is great on him. But does an okay job. You know.
Well, he's probably thinking of the healing.
But Stripes would probably be better than that, I think. Because obviously it heals on damage done. And his DPS is pretty awful. 340.
Right.
So, again, I don't think it's a bad combat. But it could be better. Better choices. But it's not a bad one. But it'd be really harsh to mark him down. So, what do you think out of 10 for that one?
I'm going to go with 9 on that one.
Does he lose a mark for showing his Titan, though? I don't know. Maybe
No,
a bit harsh.
I'm not going to do that.
A bit harsh,
I
maybe.
just think, that those are. And honestly, I think the Night Stalker on Jazz, I think that's on purpose. I think he knows exactly what he's doing with that. The only problem is with it being so gunner heavy and one gunner not having one of those combats that keeps him back, that gunner's going to walk out in front, which could be an issue for your one healer, right? He's got one healer or no healer? One healer.
But here's a question. Is this guy underachieving? With this team, 33k team, and the level they are, in Caminus and Cyber?
Cyber can be pretty tough. You get in hard modes.
But if he's in Caminus and Cyber, then surely he's maybe struggling a bit on hard mode in Cyber?
Well, his
he's not said, I'm
alliance
in Cyber,
could.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he could maybe, I'm not saying like go and leave your alliance, but I'm just saying, you know, you could maybe progress to a higher alliance or in the family. I don't know where he plays for, but you know, that's a good team.
he also may be a terrible, strategist like me.
Strategist.
So,
Yeah. Like you. Maybe. But yeah, I agree with that one. I like that one. Probably the best one yet, I think. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, for sure.
Lord Avix, I think, was in the chat earlier, I think, was it? Yeah. So, has he put his team? He hasn't put his team, he's just posted the box, I think. Yeah, so he hasn't actually put his team together. He's not told us where he fights. He's put up a war team, 36k, but yeah, we can cope though. We can cope. So Skull Smasher with Ioko. Yep, feeling that. Even the 4-star still got a good use.
Do we give him an extra point for taking the screenshots while he's watching you stream?
I've only just noticed that. That's brilliant. He gets a point for that. That's brilliant. I love the fact he's got me streaming. He's like, yeah, I'm going to post right now, Wozza. Yeah, he gets a point for that. A bit of a promo. A bit of free advertising. I like that. I'd love to see actually what stream that is actually as well, but I can't see. It looks like PsyOps, so it could be a week or so ago. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But you know what? I like it when I see people leveling 4-stars to high levels that have a good use. You know, the likes of Rook and Skull Smasher, they still have a good, and even Hound or Six Gun. These 4-stars are amazing at high levels, and I like to see people leveling these 4-stars and think, you don't need a team of 5-stars. Yeah, I like that. I like that setup. I prefer that top heavy. That's Spell Sport. I prefer that because it's guaranteed damage. So I like that setup. I'm impressed with that. Motor Master, G1 Core, Ability 11. With Catgut, yeah, I'm not a fan of the bot. But
Motor Master is Rodimus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't personally like him. And Volcanic Support is in. Oh no, we'll find out from Lord Avix in a minute what league he's in, I think. But
yeah.
Yeah. Not bad.
It's not bad.
Tarantulas has got his G1 core, build 11, great choice. Again, Tombot. I mean, the 5-star does do quite a bit of damage. I was surprised how much damage it does. But on attack, I don't know. The 5-star maybe.
Yeah, I've never really used them on attack, so it's kind of hard for me to. I don't know. On Tarantulas or Rhinox, I would think there's better options, but
yeah,
never tried it though.
Yeah.
Lord Avix says Cyber and Prime.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I like Tarax on Tarantulas or Rhinox. Personally, I have set up. I have the 4-star on Tarantulas and the 5-star on Blaster, so not bad. Next one, we've got. See, Galvatron. I see a lot of cons using Galvatron.
He must be good.
Oh, yeah, compared to Ultra Magnus, yeah. Micronus, yeah, decent core, good core in your team, and, Ravage. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I like that. That one's good.
Yeah. Armada Megs. So G1 core, build 11, Bomb Shock though. I mean, it's a 5-star, but I'm not a big fan of Bomb Shock. I'm
trying to remember. That's Red Heat. Okay.
I mean, it could go Zor's a lot better, but maybe he's not got a 5-star Zor. But I'd rather have 4-star Zor than 5-star Bomb Shock. There's one to think about. I pulled 4-star Zor today. I was absolutely immensely happy with it. I was like, yeah, brilliant. And I'm more happy with 4-star Zor than would be 5-star Bomb Shock. I'd be quite disappointed if I pulled him. So, but yeah. Not sure about that combat choice, but it is a 5-star, I suppose. Yep, perfect. Loving that.
Well, yeah, just
ability 11.
Yep.
Gotta get that up.
Gotta be ability 11, but yeah.
Gotta get that up. That extra health is ridiculous. I mean, to give you an idea, what's that? 36, 120. So as he is now, it gets 52k health-ish. Something like that. When you've got ability 11, you've got 75k health. There you go. Straightforward. You need that extra, extra ability 11 for those. That extra health, it's ridiculously good. So yeah, well, good setup. Good
Yeah,
setup.
good setup.
Starscream's Crown, sort of presume that's the same as Jetfire's Chrome Core.
I
Surely?
thought the Crown was the first one that came out, though.
So what's
Like,
Starscream's Core then? The same as Jetfire's?
no, maybe that is it. Yeah, because Chrome was the first one for Jetfire, right? And then they buffed it to make it good. Is that right? I think so.
I can't remember. If it is, that's good. With Fireline,
Yeah.
love that setup. If it's not, nah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Oh Lord, Avix put bomb shot got in the free crystal, the anniversary gift. So that's still not an excuse. You don't just get someone that's rubbish and go like, I'm gonna put my war team because it was free. Snarl ain't getting nowhere near my war team.
I got 5-star Ultra Magnus free. He's going on my war team.
Yep. Not. Then Cutthroat. See, this is how you do Cutthroat. Alpha Trion. You know, something like that, or Prime Core or something. You can put Primer on with Crate Maker. You know, those two match up really well. But you know, Alpha Trion's a good core to have your team. Must have for me. Must have.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a bad setup again. And then I've got some more bots. So yeah, he must run a team of 12 bots in his war team. Yeah, Impact has set up well there.
I like that setup. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the only bad thing we'll carry through and I'll talk about it in a minute, but Dirge again, Ioko, I don't know. Could he put Primer on Cutthroat and then, you know, put the Alpha Trion on Dirge probably? You know, get some extra damage out of them. You know.
Yeah, and he's got Fire Drive on him too.
Yeah, Fire Drive, Blowpipe. Yeah, no. Not a great setup for Dirge. Then Trigger Happy. Again, Gator Face. Gator Face is Glitch, is it? It's either Glitch or Top Heavy, one of the two, I think. Might be Top Heavy, actually. But it's one of the two. It's definitely a distance combat.
It's Glitch. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, sets them back too much for me. You know, makes it half into one-shot defenses that you need to pick out.
I wonder if it keeps him from humping walls. Does Trigger Happy hump the walls like 6-gun does? I wonder if that extra distance keeping him back keeps him from humping walls.
Maybe. But then so would Top Shot.
Yeah.
Or is it his passive that makes him hump walls? I don't know. Maybe, but it just reduces ability range. You know, if they put on that combat, you know, increases damage but reduces ability range by 30%, would people use it?
Probably not.
Yeah, which is what it does, in essence. So, I don't know. The only thing that worries me here is that he's got a lot of bots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 bots you got to find Spark for on level. I mean, if you've got it, then fair enough. But just as a word of warning to people, you know, you're better focusing on 8 bots that you're sure about and then leveling the other ones, because what you'll find is sometimes if you have got 11 bots, you'll tend to put cores on some of the bots that aren't always in your war team. So you might think, okay, I'm going to put Alpha Trion on tracks, but sometimes I swap tracks with Dirge, and all of a sudden you haven't got Alpha Trion on your team. So I was talking to some guys in my alliance today about this, or yesterday, and I was saying that, you know, pick like 5 bots, maybe 6 bots that have on your war team that are set, that never leave. That's your set 5 or 6. And then pick a few combats and a few cores that have got to be in your team, no matter what team you run. So for me, my Cronus, Alpha Trion, and Quintus have got to be in my team. Combats wise, I've got to have Tarax in there, I've got to have Rung in there, got to have Top Shot in there. So I will put all those into those 5 or 6, so they are always in my team. And the other cores that you're not too fussed about can go on the ones that interchange. So that way the important cores are always on your war team. It's a bit of a top tip.
I was about to call you out if you were going to harass him for having backups. I'm like, now wait a minute, Mr. Strategist, you do that all the time. So.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with having backups, but again, make sure you got the spark for it though, because you got to think, okay, if he's got a top war team here that could 300 prime, but then he's put 11 into Impactor and doesn't really use him, He's put 9 into Dirge, don't really use them, and 10 into Trigger Happy. I mean, they're good bots, don't get me wrong, he's good choices. But, could he
Right.
have put more into Cutthroat maybe to give him that extra, protection? Could he put more into Soundwave to add
Definitely
more
needs to put more
HP?
sound wave. Yeah.
Sometimes your war team will suffer because of them backups. Now, if we're like me and you and our war team's at ability 11 already, then yeah, go crazy, have backups. That's brilliant. That's what you need. But make sure your war team is focused on and make sure you've got them important cores in that war team. Top tip for you there, guys. Top tip. But so what do we think? I mean, we can't look at an overview because I haven't posted the overview. But what do we think?
I think this is another really solid lineup. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. Hmm, I'm gonna go 8 again. There's a couple of combats I kind of question a little bit, and the fact that he hasn't prioritized getting Soundwave to 11 yet.
Yeah, I
So
don't
I
think
think
a poor thing. I'm more concerned that he hasn't put sort of like overview of his war team and he's just put hasn't put his thing in there, what HQ he's in, things like that. But he has told us in the chat, so, but listen, let's not be too critical of this guy, it's a good setup, I think, and yeah, on the
yeah.
whole, pretty good, pretty good. And next we've got Autobot Phil, regular in the chat, and yeah, I quite like this war team, it's not bad. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know why Blaster's in the back, but yeah.
Who knows?
I think that's a good setup, really. Elita 1, unless you're doing sacks, you don't
Yeah.
really need Elita 1 and Rook. I mean, Rook's either going to pop the outpost or Elita 1's going to pop the outpost, right?
Yeah, I was going to say the same. I don't like Lita 1 unless it's sack, basically.
Well,
But
she is the 5-star. Probably, I don't. Well, we'll see whenever we get to her just how far up he's got her leveled. But I know on my alternate account, when I got 5-star Elita, I cranked her up as far and as fast as I could because she was so powerful. I could do a lot with her when I didn't have any other options. But I just don't know as far as chemistry goes if she works really well on a what otherwise looks kind of like a walk team.
yeah, well, listen, in Caminus, she could probably one shot. Maybe I
Yeah.
think. I mean, someone in chat can tell me if not. She could probably one shot in Caminus. But 34k team, I imagine that's higher than Caminus. I'd be worried if a 34k war team was in Caminus. It should be a bit higher than that, maybe in Cyber. Yeah. Let's have a look at them. So Warpath.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yoko. Glitch. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. 4-star Rook. Oh my God. Why? Just why? Just why? I'd rather have 4-star Night Stalker than 5-star Dial. I'm pretty sure people just go, "Ooh, I've got a 5-star. It's got to go in my team."
Right.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to. I've said to my people in my alliance at the minute as well. Pick what fits. Pick the bots that fit. Even if it's a 4-star. If you've got all 5-stars and don't have an outpost popper, why not use 4-star Rook? Why not? He pops outpost. He does that job for you. He's a good 4-star.
Right.
Don't overlook 4-stars sometimes or 4-star combats just because they're 4-stars. Just look what fits. Yeah. But yeah, I'd have 4-star Shield Run over 5-star Dial. Surely you agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, not the best of starts, but Elite 1 again. Look, Alchemist on Elite 1. I don't know. Have we missed something?
Maybe. I like Taraxodon's a good pick for her. The ability 11 is great. I just where's her core? Her core is better for her than
Yeah, well, maybe.
that.
But maybe they jump ahead with her and then jump back to roughly where they are. Roughly, so she heals.
Maybe.
That wouldn't be a bad tactic. Say like pop some outposts, jump over, pop some outposts, do a lot of damage, maybe one shot maybe in a lower level, and then jump back and hit the outpost bots, do some damage, and she's full health.
Yeah.
And she stuns them. That's not a bad tactic, maybe. That's how I'd imagine using her. But it's expensive to do that.
It is expensive, yeah.
It's very expensive just to heal a bot when you can just go ratchet. the 4 ability points. So I don't know, but Alchemist does heal during the battle as well, but then so does Ratchet. So just I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he's got Ratchet and Wheeljack in there, so I don't think you need a leader for that. I don't think you need that Alchemist on there.
I don't
I mean,
think
it
you
is
need a
more
leader in
healing.
that team.
Well, yeah, yeah, full stop, yeah.
And it was hard for me whenever I finally, got to where I pulled the leader off my team too. I mean, it was hard, but yeah,
Yeah, it was
better
hard for
off.
me because I chased her for a long time, and then when it came down to her and Ratchet, I ended up wanting Ratchet more than Alita. And I pulled Alita, I was like, I didn't really want her. After 3 years
Yeah.
of going, I want Alita, maybe 2 years, but I want Alita, I want Alita, I want Alita. And then getting her and going,
Right.
But meta changes. Meta does change. She might come back into the meta one day. You never know. Still a good level in bottom.
Good leveling bot. Yeah.
Yeah. Great setup on Jetfire.
Yep.
The only thing I would say to think about, something worth thinking about, guys, and it's not a bad setup this by any means, but I sort of thought about this quite carefully. If you're using Jetfire quite a bit and it's in the air, then your 5-star top shot is not hitting anything while it's in the air. So I would consider giving top shot to a bot that you don't use the abilities as much. It might be Jetfire, it might be Sea Spray, it might be whoever. But just keep that into consideration. If you have a certain bot that you like, say Sea Spray, and you use Sea Spray 3 times, that's 3 times in that battle that you're not using Top Shot, especially the 5-star. So
Right.
yeah, have a think about switching that maybe if it's a bot that you use a lot of. Just food for thought. But good setup. See again, top heavy, reducing the range of bots. Just say, listen, damage on a line reduces range by 30%. That's what you might as well put on there.
He'd be better having the top shot on him. Oh, he can't, can he?
Goodness, yeah.
Gunner, yeah. Yeah,
Next
can.
up, great setup. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Like that.
good setup.
Good
Yep.
setup.
Good setup. Yep. He's got 5-star rung on the higher level bot. I like the idea behind that. That's good thinking. You see, he's thought about that. Don't just put 5-star rung on whoever. He's put, no, listen, 5-star rung needs to be on my highest level bot, and
Yep.
the 4-star on the lower one. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, good thinking. Blaster, great setup.
Good
hang on a
setup.
minute. But hang on a minute. No, see, I put 5-star Tarax
Yeah.
on Blaster and 4-star Tarax on Elita.
Got to move. And again, that's part of that moving Alita probably off the team altogether. But
Yeah, true.
taking that off, putting that on, switch. Even if we're going to keep her, I'd switch those two for sure.
Yeah, definitely have 5-star Tarax on there. Make him invulnerable pretty much. And level that up a bit. But yeah, so what do we think out of 10 then?
We got Dial. We got the Alita thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with the 8.
8 for
stick
this?
with the 8.
I'd
Yeah.
go a bit low at 7 maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah. I wouldn't be fussed at 7, but the 5-star Dial needs to go. The Alita needs fixed. The top heavy on Jazz. He's on the right path though. He's
yeah, you put another tank in there, Laser Optimus or Impactor or someone like that, someone with high damage in there, other than Alita, that stays with the team, then that'd be a pretty hefty walk team. I like that.
Yeah.
At 34k, not a bad effort. So carbon and bronze. So basically, these 8 bots win. That's it. So does it matter what cores they've got on?
Not
I mean,
really
to be
for
fair
that
to him,
level.
he is level 50, so he's probably a newer sort of player starting off. So let's take it easy on the guy. Let's just presume he's just started off. So let's go. He's starting off. We'll give him benefit of the doubt. He's made some good. But let's say that he's just started off, but he's watched our videos, so he knows what. Because the guy obviously here knows what he's doing. Lionizer, Otis Prime's G1. Good choices. So he knows what he's doing. So let's just think that this guy knows what he's doing. But it's just a bit low level. That's all.
I'm thinking if you're going to bother putting a silver core on, though, go ahead and level it. Like it's only going to take what 3 or 4 more cores to put that thing up to 10.
But again, if he's a new player, I mean, I say this all the time. Don't put too much into these 3-star cores because they're going to go soon. You won't
No,
use him ever again.
that's
So
very true.
maybe he's thought about this. It's Klahossi as well. He's in the chat as well. So maybe he watches my channel, so he maybe took a bit on. Tracks, great
Good
choice.
setup. Yeah.
Good setup. I like that. Cheeto.
Good setup.
Stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, you
Yep.
used Cheeto more than me. I did.
Yeah.
So better idea. Did you stick with him all the time, even during ability?
But yeah, before I quit using my 5-star, I had the Amalgamous and the 5-star stripes on him, and
There you go, then.
he followed with them. Yeah, he did well.
Good choice then. There you go. Grantan knows better than me, so yeah. Great choice. Next up. Rook. Trilithium plating. I mean, he might have just pulled out as a G metal, So I'm not too fussed about that,
Yeah, I'm not a
Shield
fan.
drive.
I don't use that core on anybody, but I have many more options than what he probably
That's
has.
what I
too.
mean. Yeah, I mean, I get as a new player, he might have Trilithium plating, and I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. Then we got Blaster. Great, 5-star Blaster. Good choice. Good choice. Probably the best
Focus
part
on
of the game.
this spot. Focus on this spot.
Yep. Put all your spark into this, honestly.
Yep.
Level him. Focus on this guy. This guy can solo a zone as well, so yeah, honestly. Rejuvenate cores, not a bad choice. If you get a bit stuck for cores, I wouldn't say it's bad.
Keep
Pteranodon.
pulling those prime cores. Keep pulling those prime cores.
Yep. Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's all we can say is just keep building them. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Oh. And then
Dazzle Strike.
why do you watch a content creator and the content creator goes, right, I've got a 5-star pick. I don't want Dazzle Strike. I don't want Dial. And they go, oh, I think I might put Dial Strike in. Honestly, I would rather have a 2-star combat in there than Dazzle Strike.
Did you say Dial Strike?
Yeah. Let's put them both as one. Dial Strike. Awful.
You could put them together and they still wouldn't be worth using.
I'm going to make this a thing now of Dial Strike. They're both that awful. Number 2, Fire Down. Who's that? Fire Down. Awful. It's like, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, whatever, when they were, what they call it? I can't remember now. I don't know. I was going to swear then. Do you know what I mean? When they get the 2 Americans, they put the words together.
Yeah.
I can't think now.
I can't remember what they were called, but yeah.
But yeah, them things, yeah. So yeah, Dial Strike, awful. Awful. Next up. So, see, he's got some decent 4-stars and 5-stars, but then he's put glitch, 5-star glitch, which is good, on a 3-star smokescreen. Surely he's got some better bots, better gunners to put that on. Surely.
I would think he'd have to have somebody better.
Yeah, it's a waste. Just a waste.
And it may be, I don't know. Maybe he's using him to try to snipe the outpost bots and stuff to make it easier for the rest of his team.
Maybe. Yeah,
That's why he's
think
using
about
a
it, Gunnar.
3-star. Yeah.
Well, yeah, to be fair, we've got 5-star glitches stuck. If he's been listening to my advice, he's thinking it's got to go on smokescreen or warpath, so I'm pretty much stuck there.
Yeah.
So, again, is this a case of just forcing that 5-star glitch in? Right, I pulled the 5-star glitch. I've got to go in there. But I can only put it on smokescreen or warpath, so they've got to go in. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And that is it. So what do you think for Klahossi?
Again, figuring that he's working with limited options here. He seems like he's on the right path for the most part, except for Dazzle Strike.
I think for his level, he's made some really good choices. I'm quite impressed.
Yeah.
For a new player or low-level player that's, just started, he's got some decent bots and some good choices there.
I would say he's in that upper range, that 7 to 8.
Yeah, I agree. Get that Dazzle Strike off. Get rid of him.
Honestly, he'll be better with no combat than with Dazzle Strike, because Dazzle Strike will make him walk off to a defense.
Yeah.
It makes pathing harder.
Yeah. Get that off. Laser Optimus. I mean, I'd even put 3-star Pteranodon on him if he's got it, rather than
Yes.
3-star Dazzle Strike. So there's plenty of good, better options. But yeah, I agree with that. I like that. He's made a good effort there. I like that.
Yes, for sure. He's on the right path.
Yeah. So Dojak. So I imagine this guy's 40k sort of prime league. I'd say cyber
Okay.
hard prime. So I think we can be a bit more.
He says, I battle in Caminus 95% of the time.
Caminus.
That's
Dojak
what he
with this
said.
team.
That's what he says. Look below
Well,
the first list of.
hang on a minute. He hasn't got any gunners. It's just a team of tanks. I mean, if there's no walls, I imagine this team never dies. But if there is walls, does he use? I mean, I use Armada Megatron when there's not walls around. Does he use them when there's walls around to get through the walls? Use that Megatron thinking, I want this guy to hit the walls.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's very, very tank heavy.
You can also target Armada Megatron over the walls. I mean, sometimes it'll circle back and still hit the walls, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but obviously we want our damage to avoid the walls. But
right.
maybe because if we got all tanked, he wants it to hit the walls, so he's praying, kill that defense and hit everything walls wise. Just hit walls, nothing else. But yeah, far too tank heavy. I mean, that's probably why he's in Caminus and not Prime League, because he's got no gunners in there.
Yeah,
He's got some great bots in there. I mean, not a fan of Lugnut, Megatron, Beast Wars.
Yeah, those
Take them
guys.
two out.
Motor
put
Master.
two gunners
probably,
in.
Well, honestly, with the setup he's got, Motor Master is probably really good because it makes them all,
I
spark.
don't know.
And they're
I'd take at least Beast Wars, Megs, and Lugnut out
at least.
and put two gunners. But again, is he just forcing 5 stars in? But this again. So I've said this to people as well. Is this because of his choice of 5-star pulls? Don't always go to a batch thinking, oh, I want that box, it's really good. Look at your team and go, right, what do I need? Not what do I want, what do I need? Right,
Well-
okay, I need a gunner. They go into a batch that's got a lot of gunners in it. You got more of a chance.
We can judge him in a minute because he posted, I think, all the rest of his 5 stars underneath all this. So.
Oh, right, well, I'll look at it. Oh, he's got even more, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
well, okay. We'll see. Hang on a minute. So, hang on. We'll come back. We'll come back in a minute. Right, I can. So, Hook, 64-10. Yeah, good setup. G1, Shrew. No problems there. I mean, I've got a problem with this guy actually even being in the team. Amalgamous, though?
I don't know how well that would work on him. Does he do much damage?
He doesn't transform, though.
Oh, that's true. He transforms when you activate him, I think, but it doesn't last. He doesn't do much damage in his ultimate.
No, he
does
stays in his Beast Wars mode, doesn't he? Or does he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Laser does. I don't know.
Optimal Prime stays
What's a
in his
primal?
beast mode.
Yeah, not the best
primal.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
I don't think so. That's a pretty poor choice. Tarantulas Vertebrake is...
Vertebrake is... Which one is he? He is Rat Trap.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, maybe. 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 Special Force Flat Jacket. Well, he's got a lot... See, yeah, is this a case of he's got all specials in his team, so he's putting that core in there because he's got a G-Metal of it, just to get a lot of specials in, thinking, yeah, that'll do really well. But no, you need gunners. You've got to have gunners in your team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lugnut Vector. Does he sack?
Must. He
Surely
must
with
sack
Vector, yeah.
and
If not, I'd be
smash
worried.
down. Yeah.
Must do. Soundwave. Oh, got to have Quintus on there. Got to. Got to
And
put
he's-
Quintus in there.
And he's got Quintus core, so he's got to make that switch.
Yeah, definitely. That is the setup that you see all top guys have. Armada Megs, 3-star Pterodactyl. Yeah, I
I'd
mean,
put that
3-star,
Rat
but-
Trap on him, though.
Yeah, I would personally. That's what I've got setup wise. Yeah, definitely would. But yeah, I like the core. That's similar to your setup. So yeah, Motormaster. See, Quintus on Motormaster. I mean, I understand the HP side of it, but
It
it heals Blaster.
it gets better. Guess who Giza is?
Who?
Dazzle Strike.
Oh no. Oh no. I missed that.
Yeah, that really tanks it right there.
Oh. What the hell? What the hell? Oh. What is he thinking? Why? Oh, you just spoiled it. You just spoiled it. You just absolutely spoiled it. Yeah, let's just go.
That's
Let's
a
carry on.
poor setup right there. Yeah.
Wow. See, special. See, look again, another squad core. I get he's getting a squad core in, a lot of specials, but that's not a reason to flood it for the specials. If you are gonna do that, use special gunners like Skyburst or Onslaught. Red Alert, aka Run Amok. Put them in there, special bots. So you got more DPS in there as well and getting the attack. So I kind of get that. That's not a bad idea, but not with just a lot of tanks. Cat Guts are right on Megs, but yeah. And then see, look, you've got Skyhawk. I mean, don't know about Onyx, but I think it's his low level. I think because it's such a low level, he's not put him in yet. But again, is that a case of that he's just pulled the wrong 5 stars? It's just I mean, he's pulled from batch 2, then he's pulled from batch 6. Has he just sort of pulled from whatever the new batch is? That's what it sort of looks like to me.
Maybe.
Well, look, you got one from. So obviously early on, 5 stars are harder to come by. So you got batch 2, then 2 from batch 4. He's got a 3 5-star, then 1 from batch 6, then 2 from batch 7.
He's got almost all of batch 1 by the time we look at the rest of his 5 stars.
Yeah, because that's batch 9.
Swindle's batch 1, right?
Yeah, that's good level, 58. I mean, let's level it a bit more. Megatronus? On Swindle?
Yeah, that's not doing anything.
Oh, some really poor core choices.
But he's got
Trenchfoot.
He's got Swindle, Gnaw, Nemesis Prime.
So he's got some gunners he can use.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is he's got most of batch 1. He's got Megatron. Who's the other one in batch 1?
Megatron's not. No, you've got
no,
Thundercracker.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
See, this is what I don't understand as well. When people do this, they've got Sunstreaker or Swindle with his fire ability, but you don't use a fire ability where your bots are. You use it far away. So Caliburst has no effect with Sunstreaker and Swindle because he never reaches that point. Because surely you use it to one shot and take it out. So, I don't understand that myself. I understand Caliburst and Top Shot going together, but I mean, has he put Megatronus on there so that it burns and then uses Caliburst? I don't know. You could easily do that with a tank though. Put Megatronus on a tank and then put Caliburst.
Right.
That makes sense, but I wouldn't put it on a gunner. It's just a waste. Put an Eoka on there.
I don't think I've ever seen Megatronus on a gunner before.
No, I don't either. A bit weird. But yeah. No, not quite there yet, but yeah, ability 11.
Yeah.
See, has he got? See, there's bots here that aren't ability 11, but he's given no ability 11 at level 55. No, see, this is what I mean, guys. So, there's nothing wrong with putting a bit of spark in your bots when you first get them, but don't take them to ability 11 when they're like level 50. Go and use that spark in your war team. Level your war team up, and then leave Nora at level 8. And then once he gets up to like level 60 odd, then put him to 11. I mean, unless he's just pulled Nora this week and he's leveling him this week, and maybe I can't really get that maybe. But like, for instance, mine's at level 8, my Nor. So's my other bots. I'm not giving them 11 yet because they're nowhere near ready. I'll keep them at 8 to get to about level 61, 62. And then I'll start investing spark and whatever suits. Because what could happen is, in 3 months' time, 2 months' time, by the time Nor is at level 63, it could be irrelevant now again. The meta could change where Nor's pretty awful and you put ability 11 into him. Play the odds of, put him to 6, 7, or 8 where you're not going to miss too much spark. Level him up, and if he's still relevant by the time you get him war worthy, then yeah, spark him and put him in. But don't be too premature. Don't peak too early like your dad does. You know. Nemesis Prime. See, Alchemist. Yeah, well, Firelight maybe. Yeah, just keep him alive, I suppose. But yeah, do you want a Gunner Core? Oh, you got Fireline, Gunner Core, and Alchemist. Yeah, it's not a bad setup. What do you think?
Unless he has the Nemesis Prime core, that's Hot Rod. So
yeah, we use Hot Rod obviously more than I do. I've not got Hot Rod yet, so
yeah. I mean, I think if you don't have Nemesis Prime's specific core, then it's an all right choice, Alchemist. But if you got his core, you need to get that a gold or higher on him for sure.
Definitely. The Reflector, not a bad setup.
Nope.
Not a bad setup. Dirge. See, Solus. I don't know. Not a fan. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not great either.
Yeah.
A bit meh. A bit in between. But yeah.
Yeah. He's got bigger issues than that.
Yeah. See, he has got options even. He's got options. So, he definitely needs to take a couple of tanks out of there. Good setup for Straxus.
Yeah.
He's got the bots. Skull Smasher. Oh, I'd put a Neo on there. Sights? Who's Sights?
Sights is top heavy.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Just not Primer, maybe. I'd put a Neo Core on there, maybe. But, he's got some good bots in there. They could go in. He just needs to take a few of these gunners. He's got options. And just put them in here. Has he gone for power? Has he gone for, I'm going to make a 41k squad? I've always said to people, listen, forget squad power. Squad power does not give you results. Squad power is not impressive to me. What impresses me is you getting 300 in Prime League constantly. That's impressive. And that comes from synergy and core selection and having the right cores at a good level and putting that effort in. So, what do we think out of 10 then, this guy? What do we think?
I think he has got some growing to do. I would put him at around a 5 or 6.
Okay, so 5 or 6. If he made the changes, if you had I'd pick all them bots and he changed it round, what would he be then?
Oh, he could be an 8 or 9.
I agree. I think he's got some really poor core choices. That's the problem. But he's got the potential there to be a Prime League player. He just needs to do some switching around and change them cores around, without a doubt. But yeah, I agree with that. 5 or 6 at the minute, quite poor. It's not going to work in the higher level, which he should be. But yeah,
it could be why he's in the league he's in too.
Maybe, yeah, definitely. There we got Firefly. Wars in gold and platinum. That's the team. 21k team. So quite low. A lot of low level bots there still. I think Firefly needs. It's probably free to play. He's got 4 coins, but needs to level these bots up. Try and solo with some of the bots. Maybe Octopunch and put another bot in with there and use teams like that. So don't run full teams when you're trying to level free to play.
Right.
Just use like 2 or 3 bots in like zone 13 or something, or zone 12 or something. You can do zone 13 and brilliant. But Octopunch, great setup. I reckon that Octopunch could do zone 13, do you reckon? With a tank? Put a tank in front of him to protect him. Just use him.
During the week, you can solo with him with your Titan. I mean,
true.
Just let it go, and then even if he dies, by then your Titan, you go to zone 14? Is that the 19,000 power one or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah, you can, because a lot of times you'll hit bases that don't even have a Titan, so your Titan can just focus on the base.
True.
That's what I do with my ult account all the time. So
true. Leveling's never been easier. Then we've got Blot, Micronus, Fangatron. Great choices. Great choices. Obviously been watching my streams. Sentius, the Liege Maximo and Pterodactyl.
It's alright, yeah.
I'd rather Amalgamous, I think, but yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. No. See, this is basically a blaster setup. So I like this. It's a good setup still. If you don't have 5-star blaster or 4-star blaster and you want to use No instead, this is still the right setup. So.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
Can't believe it took the 4-star to 10. That's Quite a bit of spark in the 4-star.
Must like him. It works, it works.
That's
3-star Cutthroat with Primer and Crater Maker.
the right setup.
Yeah, good setup. Right setup for Starscream.
Yep.
Fireline. Yoko. Yep, no problems there. Hook. Nexus. I'm not a fan of Nexus personally. I know that, well, yeah, it's not in Prime League, I presume, so that doesn't matter. But do you use Nexus in your war team now with the combiners?
I had it in for a minute, but I have rotated it out.
Yeah, I don't use it either. A lot of people have asked me that recently with the new buffs, but
Yeah.
no, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Reflector, yeah, with Alpha Trial, Glit. Yeah, not bad on the whole. So what do we think out of 10 then for Firefly?
I think he's on the right track, right path. I think he's like a 7.
Yeah, I'd maybe even
7
go
or
as far as an
8.
8. I
just,
like it.
He's
You know,
just
there's
got
nothing
to
wrong.
keep playing and
Yeah.
you know.
You need to get some levels up. Like you said, use that Titan midweek. That's a really good tip. Use that Titan midweek and get some XP, and then, you know, even if you're not spending at weekends, just shorten your teams. It really frustrates me when I see people with low-level teams, or, you know, they're trying to level, and they're running teams of 8 bots at weekends
Right.
in a high zone, and you want to get points, and it's a fine balance between getting those points and getting the XP. But, you know, if you just take a couple of bots, or even half it, and go one zone lower, you know, you're probably better XP-wise, just missing out on those 20, 30 points, you know, per battle, and doing an extra 5 or 6 battles over the event to make up for it.
And as far as the leveling during the week, I don't use silver XP cores on the weekend at all. Now you may if that's all you've got, but if you don't use those silver XP cores, throw one on about your leveling midweek, solo it with your Titan. It'll just do it up a little faster.
Good tip. I like that. Yeah, there you go. That's what grind time's here for.
Leveling bots is the one thing I do well in this game. So
that's probably true. It's probably better at lagooning than me by now, because I've tried to start using different bots like Rhinox and different things. So if you want to know how to level bots, grind time is your man. To be fair, everything else me.
I can help you level them. He can help you use them right. So
good, yeah. A match made in heaven. Then we've got the last Scion, 79. Optimus Prime, G1 core, Smashdown. Ooh, has he just put a 5-star Smashdown on there because it's 5-star Smashdown? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, but again, Smashdown sounds great on paper. You know, I mean.
Yeah, but on paper. We're not playing on paper, though.
Yeah.
Blaster. See, for defense, yeah, I like this. G1 core. But Quintus. I cannot say that enough.
Unless he doesn't have
Trax.
Quintus. That's the only
If
thing.
he's got a level 61 Blaster, I imagine he has.
Could be.
I imagine. We'll see. Volatile mixture, Trenchfoot. Yeah, is Trenchfoot suited for Sea Spray though? Maybe not. Again, is it a case of just getting it in there because it's a 5-star? I don't know. Carry on. Let's have a look. Lionizer, Amalgamus, ability 11.
Yeah.
Has he been a bit premature at ability 11 again? Getting ability 11 for that when, you know, Sea Spray. Okay, he's got 11. Blaster. Yeah, fair play to him. Yeah. I mean,
Everybody's 11 so far.
Fair enough. Crack on with it. Crack on.
Yeah.
Jazz, again, 30% range reduction. You know, again, I think people just put this on because of they think it works rather than really having a careful think about it. Not a big fan. I had it on my Sea Spray and took it off for that reason. No, but maxed out Jazz Core, ability 11. This guy's got a lot of spark.
Got a lot of spark.
Yeah. Ratchet 11, G1 core, wrong.
Excellent.
Yep. Trax, ability 9, 58. Reflective coating though, on Trax. Is it needed?
I don't use reflective coating on anybody.
I never have. Again, I imagine this guy, listen, this guy's got a lot of sparks. I imagine he's played at quite a high level for a long time, so got a lot of cores and a lot of things. I imagine he's got better choices than reflective coating. I imagine.
Yeah. Don't be fooled by it being G metal. That doesn't.
Yeah.
You can polish a turd, but it's still a turd.
Yeah. You know, people get sucked in sometimes by what level it is, like a G metal or a 5-star, and get sucked in by that and go like, oh, I've got to use it because it's a 5-star. I've got to use it because it's G metal. No, sometimes a 4-star is better than a 5-star, and sometimes a gold is better than a G metal.
Right.
But I'd rather have primer or something like that. Primer still works top shot, so I'd rather have primer in there, something like that. But he hasn't got primer in his team yet, I don't think. Again, Yoko and Blades. I don't know.
I'm not fussed about it. I think I understand the thinking behind it. I also think Blades is a perfect opportunity to use a different core, whether it's Nexus or something like that, because his ability is still going to be great with or without the EO core. So
Yeah, I'm not inclined either way. I'm just thinking, I don't know, EO core or Prime core? That's the big question, I think. What do you run on yours?
I was running the enhanced ordnance. I honestly think Blades is the one I switched out and put Nexus core on before I quit using
Yeah.
Blades, and that's why I don't have Nexus core on my team right now.
But you're in the camp of a passive core, a team core, rather than an EO core, though. You're in that camp.
Yeah. But I ran EO for a long time. So
Yeah, I did for a while, and then again, I mean, even now I'm thinking, should I put it back on again? I've got a EO core, obviously maxed out. Should I put it back on again and try it out? Does it? Because sometimes Blades will hack and it won't quite finish off some defenses, and that will help. But then you're losing that prime core, which is obviously it's hard to balance all the cores you want in that team. So
right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think you can go wrong either way, really.
Yeah. Again, yeah. Don't think it's wrong either way. Nas's team there, and then he's got more bots. Got his 4-star bots. Are we interested in 4-star bots?
He's got a 5-star Alita down the line.
Yeah,
and a
Prime.
5-star Bumblebee.
Yeah. Sentius, Alchemist. Yeah, Amalgus is better, but again, he's probably got better options. So that's not too bad with Stripes. Not bad. Chromia. Road Burner.
No, that's where you want Air Razor.
Yeah, pretty awful Road Burner. I mean, I get he's got a companion, but Road Burner's not the best. Rejuvenate. Considering the bots he's got on cores, I imagine he's got better than that again. It's like he's put all his effort into these, and then sort of left these a bit like, you know, I don't know. Smashdown. Oh, no, not a fan again. Not a fan. The 4-star Steeljaw. I'd have that in my war team. Without a doubt. I mean, who would I take out? Maybe Lionizer. Maybe would, you know? I'd probably take Lionizer out of there and put Optimus Prime and put Steeljaw in. Steeljaw's a really good bot. But Vitality Core as well. Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Not a fan.
No. Don't use Vitality Cores, guys. Don't use Vitality Cores, please. No.
Hey, should we use Vitality Cores? Oh, that's a no. Okay, gotcha.
Definitely a no. Definitely a no. Oh, God. What else? Oh, he's got more even. Firefly. See, Air Command Reflective Coating. No, EO Core. EO Core. Fire Drive. Ooh. No. Never use Reflective Coating. Ever. I just don't see a point in it at all. Takes damage out of him, which we need. Prowl. So he's got 5-star Top Shot on Prowl. Prowl's not in his war team. Stick that 5-star Top Shot on Sea-Spray.
Much better.
Or on Jazz. You're talking probably the best combat in the game. He's not even got it in his war squad. That definitely needs to go in. Definitely needs to go in, that. Then we've got Wheeljack. Oh, hang on a minute. He's got 2 war teams. No, see. No. 16 bots. The problem there is that you're just stretching your resources, stretching your cores. too much. Just have one team. Nothing wrong with having substitutes. But 16, you can't focus on 16 bots unless you grind time. Plain and simple. You know, you don't need that many. I mean, I have a lot. I think mine's at 11 bots that I focus on really for war. You know, and even mine aren't maxed out. You know, you don't need 16 bots, guys. If you're running 2 and 3 war team, guys, you're doing it wrong. You could have one really good war team if you focus on maybe just 10 bots, maybe 8 at least. But you know, focus on the war teams, guys. You don't need to run 2 teams. And he's even post the rest of them. So, I mean, it's hard to judge because he's got 2. But you know, if we mix match these up, you know, if we take B and Firefly and Wheeljack out of that team,
we could build a really good war team. But the fact that he's running 2 different war teams and has things messed up, I think knocks him down. Like I'm going to say like a 6.
Yeah, I agree. But he could probably get an 8 out of this easily. It could pretty much have my war team. I mean, I use Wheeljack, I use Firefly, I use Bumblebee from that team. I use Blaster, Sea Spray, Trax, Blades, and Ratchet from that team.
That's 8 bots right there.
Yeah. You know, he's got Impactor and Jazz and Optimus Prime, which aren't bad either. Add them in, that's your 11 bots, that's it. You know, we don't need these 4 stars. You know, we don't need to focus on Optimus Prime and Sentius and Chromia. Maybe even Alita, maybe, and Prowl. We don't even need them. They can be even substitutes, but we can have them as bench warmers. You know, we don't need them. You know,
level up Chromia, put her in an outpost, and then forget about her.
Yep. Yep. And this is the last one of the night. So, this is Captain Spark. So, Tarantulas, Megatron, Lugnut, Impactor, Reflector, Brawl, Dirge, Traxxas. So, very tank heavy.
Very tank heavy.
Only 2 gunners. Not too bad gunners, though.
1 healer.
Yeah. Yeah, depending what level he's at, but I'll get 1 healer. Let's have a look at the setups, though. Tarantulas, Liege, does he sack? Do you sack, bro? I don't know.
He says HQ 17 bronze/silver.
Bronze. With a 61 Tarantulas, just solo with him.
Yeah.
Just solo with Tarantulas. Just go zip, 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 zip. Use your combiner. Done. That's it. See, Volcanicus put Straxus on a war squad. I use Straxus sometimes. You know, on honeycomb bases.
I've seen lots of people using Sludge or Straxus,
Yeah, I use him. Yeah. Megatron, G1 Core, yeah, and Catgut. Yeah. Plus 11. Good choices. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Lugnut. AK Alita. Rita Sharp. Oh, yeah.
Smash down.
And Onyx. No. G1
Onyx
Core. You want.
Or 1, yeah.
You want Lugnut's G1 Core, really. I doubt. Impactor. Again, Ravage and Nexus. You're not. It's a 4-star, though. So but it's not set up right. You know, Amalgamous. You want more damage. More damage. And Ravage. He's already tank heavy, so he doesn't need Ravage in there. You know, something like Trax would do better. Reflector, SG Ravage, which is
SG Steeljaw.
Steeljaw. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. I couldn't think what they're called. But yeah, not a bad choice. Yeah. G1 core, decent bot, not bad. Brawl. Yeah, I like. Well, I'd have a top shot or something like that on there instead of Slugfest. Slugfest's a good bot. Have it in your team, but there's some better options there, isn't there? Top shot, or Fireline, or Crate Maker. I'm trying to think of the names. I'll start working it out. But yeah, there's some better options, I think. Who else we got? Creator Maker, Primer. Yep, that's a good setup. Straxus. See, you don't. So this is a misconception maybe that they've got that some people have. That you don't have to have Quintus Prime on the bot that does the damage. So have the Wall Buster on Straxus, have the Quintus Core on someone else, and when Strax destroys the walls, the other bot will pop out the Sharticons.
Right.
The misconception is that you've got to have it on that bot.
Mm-mm.
You know?
Just have to have it on the squad.
Yeah. So, I don't know. And what are we rating this then out of 10? What do we think?
I think this one's only about a 6 to 7 range.
Yeah, a bit too tech heavy. A few selection of cores.
Questionable choices, yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's dreadful. But yeah, I'd give it a 6 maybe. But yeah, not bad. So yeah, don't forget, guys, that's the ratings done. If you have been chosen to be rinsed or rated or whatever you want to call it, then yeah, hit me up for a Sunstreaker Wozza Stash Crystal. But like I said, we are waiting for Dale to hit us some codes. You know, we'll get you to this week. So hit me up on Discord and we'll get your codes to you this week. But Grind Time at the beginning of the stream did say he was going to give a Cyber Pass to someone.
That's right.
So, what are you thinking? You're thinking, you know, I mean, who do we rate well? Or do you want someone you feel sorry for?
Well, I'm thinking we're going to go with, where is the fella that was, he was kind of, had just kind of started, was a little bit low-level stuff, but on the right path. Which fella was that?
I can't remember. I'm
I
sure we'll find
should have written him down whenever we were going over.
I'm sure we'll see when we get to it.
He had good choices and all that stuff, but he was in a,
Was it Klahose?
may have
We had a
been.
couple of 3-star, but I Dazzle Strike though. But yeah.
That's the one I want to give it to. Yeah, I think it's
Klahose?
Klahose, yeah. That's the one I'm going to say. I think he's on the right path. He's just getting
Needs a bit of
started,
help.
though. Needs a bit of help. That premium cyber pass. If you don't already have one, message me on Discord. If you do already have it, I'll give you a code instead as soon as I get some, and I'll pick another winner for the cyber pass next time.
Well, you probably could do it next month for him. So if he wins it, just do it next month.
Yeah.
Sounds
you can do
good.
that. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it goes
so,
in inventory now, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think you purchase it, you get a token or something. But I think it'll be someone in your alliance that you give it to or something.
I'm not sure. I haven't done it yet.
I'm sure we talked to Dale. We can sort something out. I'm sure.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
we're doing it as
yeah.
a gift, I'm sure Dale will sort it out. So Kahose, hit Grind up on Discord, and he will arrange for you to have a cyber pass either this month or next month. You've already got it. Congratulations, and thanks to everyone that took part as well. But yeah, hit me up on Discord and we'll sort the codes out this week. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Like I said, it's been pretty fun doing a bit of difference rather than base, doing bot rinsing. But you know, like I said, in a couple of next few days, we'll be removing everything from that chat and opening it again, and we'll be doing the same again in a couple of months. And you know, if you want to get a bit of feedback on your teams, maybe get rinsed, you know, maybe even win a code or something, then you know, hit it up in the rinsing chat when we open it again in a few days' time. But don't forget, guys, appreciate everyone for tuning in. We're still streaming tomorrow, doing a gameplay stream. Still streaming on Thursday, doing our sort of information newsletter stream, as we do every single week. We've got loads of videos coming soon as well. So if you never want to miss another video, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit a like button on the video or stream before you leave. But as well, go and check out Grind Time's channel, guys. Like I said earlier, listen, if you want to know how to level, guys, Grind Time is your man. He's the guy to go and watch.
And I've also got videos lined up to come out too, so go
There you go,
subscribe
guys.
and you'll be there to get them.
Even more reasons to subscribe. Subscribe to all your Transformers Earth Wars content creators, but obviously more me and Grind Time more than everyone else. But yeah, listen, thanks for joining, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for Grind Time for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate your time. And thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.